Tonight, the lengthy legal battle between the Tarrant mayor and the fire chief could come to an end soon, but it doesn't come without confusion.
WVTM 13's Aaron Llewellyn live and local tonight outside Tarrant City Hall. What's the latest, Aaron?
Yeah, guys, Sherry, I actually saw Tarrant Fire Chief Jason Rickles meeting with city staff earlier today. His attorney tells me that they were discussing his benefits, and so he filled out his paperwork, and so he wants to get back active in the system, and it's possible that that has already happened. But ultimately, it's going to be a meeting at City Council on Monday that is going to decide Rickles' future with the Tarrant Fire Department. The lengthy legal battle between Tarrant Fire Chief Jason Rickles and Mayor Wayman Newton isn't over just yet.
If they had voted on this when he was initially terminated, or even if they had voted on this 2 months ago, then chances are we probably wouldn't be in this situation.
Newton fired Rickles back in 2021. The Jefferson County Personnel Board made the decision to force the city to allow Rickles to come back to work on Saturday. But the process doesn't seem that simple.
I think they're insisting on doing a resolution. I believe they have a meeting on Monday, which perhaps they may pass the resolution.
Rickles' attorney Scott Morrow says he doesn't think a vote from the council is necessary, but Newton says it has to be done.
And I would suspect that they would probably have it on the agenda, but again, it's the council's prerogative and this is their wheelhouse.
Morrow says he spoke with the city's attorney on Wednesday. The city believes Rickles is owed $348,000 in back pay. Since he was fired, Rickles worked with the Rocky Ridge Fire Department. Morrow claims his client is owed more because the city is including money he was paid during that time.
We don't think those things ought to be deducted, but I'm encouraged by what the city attorney sent me because there were no gaps in his pay from the date of termination to the date of the Personnel Board order.
But Newton says whatever happens moving forward is up to the council.
Hopefully they will do what they're supposed to do.
And to that, Morrow says,
If you've watched the City Council of Tarrant and the mayor, ain't no telling what's going to happen. Tune in.
Now, Morrow says that his client would be okay with not returning to work. That's because he says that he doesn't want to get in the way of the current fire chief's leadership. Now, at this meeting on Monday, if the council does decide to reinstate Rickles, he would have to go back to work because if he didn't, it would almost be like abandoning his job. Now, if they do reinstate him, I asked Mayor Wayman Newton what that would mean for the city because they would still have 2 fire chiefs, and he told me that he wasn't sure. Live here in Tarrant, Aaron Llewellyn, WVTM 13.